Once, in a secluded African village, surrounded by endless savannas and majestic ancient trees, there lived a young girl named Amara. Her birth was unusual. She arrived after 12 months instead of the typical 9. This rare event sparked countless rumors among the villagers. Some thought she was destined for greatness, while others saw it as a sign of something strange and even terrifying. The night of her birth was illuminated by the bright shimmering stars, but despite the beauty of the evening, there was sorrow. Amara's mother passed away shortly after giving birth, leaving her father, a kind and hard-working farmer, to raise his daughter alone. He became both mother and father to her, loving her with all his heart. Her father often took Amara to the fields, laying her under the grandeur of an ancient baobab tree while he worked the land. Amara loved to watch the leaves sway in the wind and listen to the distant songs of birds. But one day, something extraordinary happened. At just 6 months old, Amara began to cry, not the usual baby cry, but a deep, strange wail so powerful that her father rushed to her side. As soon as he lifted her into his arms, the massive tree she had been resting under suddenly crashed to the ground with a deafening snap, right where she had just been. The entire village was stunned. How did she know? They whispered, "Is she magical?" From that moment on, Amara became known as the unusual one. As the years passed, her behavior grew more mysterious. At night, she would laugh as though playing with invisible friends, and sometimes she would cry loudly, as if mourning something no one else could see. As she grew, her abilities became more apparent. She would tell her father, "It's going to rain tomorrow," or "The winds will change soon," and it always came true. The villagers started avoiding her, whispering in fear, "She brings misfortune. Her words are a curse." They couldn't believe that Amara was simply predicting the inevitable. Though she was just a child, Amara felt the heavy weight of isolation and fear. She didn't understand why people were afraid of her. She simply knew things others couldn't, and that terrified them. She was a lonely soul, misunderstood by those she considered friends. Her father would always comfort her, saying, "You are special, Amara. You have a gift, my daughter," but those words could never ease her loneliness. As she got older, her isolation deepened. The other children would avoid her, and their parents hurriedly pulled them away whenever Amara approached. One day, Amara made a prediction that terrified everyone. She said, "I see darkness surrounding the chief's house, and it will bring great sorrow." The villagers whispered in horror, "What does it mean? Is something terrible about to happen?" A few days later, as Amara had foretold, tragedy struck. The chief's youngest son, always joyful and full of life, suddenly fell ill and soon passed away. The village was shaken, and fear gripped the people. They began saying, "Amara brings misfortune. Her words are a curse." The elders and villagers gathered, demanding action from the chief. "We need to do something about Amara. She brings bad omens," they said. The chief, a wise and just man, found himself in a difficult position. He knew Amara was just a child, but the fear in the village was growing. He decided to speak with her. The chief called for Amara. "Girl, why do you see these things?" he asked, his voice soft yet firm. Amara, with innocent eyes and a heavy heart from the burden of her gift, answered, "I don't know, chief. I see them like pictures in a dream, but I don't understand why." The chief saw the truth in her words and felt deep sorrow for the little girl. "We cannot blame Amara," he told the villagers. "She is special, and we should not fear her." This pivotal moment marked a turning point in Amara's life and in the village's understanding of her gift. Amara felt an overwhelming loneliness. She couldn't understand why people were so afraid of her. She was just a child with a strange gift she couldn't control. Her father, Quame, always tried to comfort her, telling her that she was special. But no matter how hard he tried, Amara always felt that she didn't belong to this world. The fear in the village grew stronger. They went to the chief once more, demanding that Amara be banished. Quame, desperate to protect his daughter, begged the chief, "Please, chief, don't send my daughter away. She means no harm." But the chief, under pressure, reluctantly agreed. Amara must go, he said, his voice heavy with sorrow. Amara's heart shattered. She cried, "Why must I leave? I never wanted to hurt anyone." Her father, trying to remain strong, held her close, but the tears in his eyes betrayed the pain in his heart. Amara was cast out of the village, the place she had once called home. Alone, uncertain of what the future held, she wondered if her gift was truly a curse. Would she ever find a place where she was understood? Would she ever feel wanted again? On the day she was to leave, Amara said, "I want to show you something else, a secret that belongs to the village." The villagers, still frightened, gathered around. They wondered what secret she could possibly know. Amara led them to the chief's house, to a room that had always been locked. The chief looked uneasy, but Amara spoke with unwavering certainty. "The truth is in this room." Using a key she had found in one of her visions, she unlocked the door. Inside, the walls were covered with names and events, things that had gone wrong in the village. In the chief's handwriting, it was revealed that he had caused some of the village's troubles, hoping to manipulate the people and make them dependent on him, all while tarnishing the image of Amara and her father. The villagers were stunned. "Our chief did this." They murmured. The chief had no words. He had been exposed. Amara turned to the villagers and said, "I saw this in a vision. I knew I had to show you the truth." From that moment on, the villagers, who had once feared her, began to see Amara as a hero. They realized that her gift had saved them from the chief's lies. Instead of casting her out, they apologized. "Forgive us, Amara. You are a blessing, not a curse." Quaim embraced his daughter, proud and relieved. But the chief was forced to leave the village. Amara stayed, now loved and respected by everyone. From then on, she used her gift to help the village, warning them about bad weather and ensuring good harvests. The villagers called her their guardian angel, grateful for the gift she had shared with them. Amara's story spread to nearby villages, and she became known as the girl who could see the future. What had once been feared now made her the most beloved person in the village. The tale of Amara and Quaim was passed down through generations as a story of patience, virtue, and the boundless power of a father's love. Quaim's legacy lived on through Amara's deeds, a legacy that transformed an unfulfilled wish into a blessing for the entire community. The lesson of this story resonated deep within the soul. True beauty lies in kindness and character, and a father's love has the power to heal and transform. This tale also served as a gentle reminder to be mindful of one's gifts, for Amara's journey revealed that a blessing bestowed from above can bring as much sorrow as it can joy. If this story has touched your heart, don't hesitate to share its wisdom with others, for stories like these are meant to live forever.